Hello guys, it's August 23rd, Tuesday, 10, well not 10, 9 a.m. New York time, and I'm starting this out of the blue because I want to do a little bit of an analysis with you to try and determine what could happen here and see if we can get it right. So this is the one, this is the 5, this is the 1. Okay, I'm putting it like this because the 15 right now is of no use. So let's use the 5 for now. 830 is this. What did 830 do? 830 opened, traded lower, mitigated this fair value gap in here. Actually was already mitigated, just a tiny sweep on liquidity in lower time frames and starts going aggressively higher, causing a market shift in the 5-minute, creating a 5-minute fair value gap that price is currently into and could cause the continuation at least up to London's high, right? Now, bearishly, what is it that we have had so far? London did this move, which I believe were caused by the news that we had during London Kill Zone, basically. When higher ranged, bit of displacement, aggression lower, displacement, market shift, everything happened together. Respected, stop loss would have been above this high by taking this fair value gap. Respected, then this tiny bit of a range happens through phase 1, basically, goes lower, takes sell side. We do have buy side being taken first. So what am I thinking? What am I trying to determine here? Buy side, sell side, retracement, continuation, or buy side, sell side, aggression, retracement, continuation. That's what I'm trying to determine here. And for now, of course, we haven't had any confluences to sell because there is a fair value gap here in the 5-minute. But to be fully honest, it didn't cause anything in the lower time frames for us to actually use, right? And as you can see, the high was actually taken, so just really not much that we could have actually done. Could we count this as a random buy side liquidity? Yes, kind of, because it does go above these highs, so yes, kind of a random buy side. But of course, we would still need that 5-minute fair value gap for us to actually be able to do something with it. So what is that we have? Price went lower here, and it's, we're below the level 1.0000, basically. How do you call it? The pair level, let's just call it the 1 level. Which means that there's always going to be liquidity around that level, but that liquidity was taken yesterday with this move, right? We already know that. We've traded below this low, so bullish move is potentially expected due to the fact that price has just gone straight down without really retracing much. So something like this could happen to then continue with the trend, right? Just like we had here. Retracement, round buy side, continuation lower. Of course, I'm not trying to buy here. I'm not saying this is that, but a retracement we're definitely going to have some point or another. Now we're having that reaction, which has already caused a market shift, clear displacement, and could create a fair value gap in the next few minutes, right? And that's very likely going to be my entry. Because, again, I believe that due to the runs on liquidity that we've had, we have a little bit of liquidity here, runs below that, aggression higher, liquidity here, tiny liquidity here, displacement higher, market shift happens here. After the market shift, there's a lot of sell-side liquidity depending on this. That price trades below, mitigates fair value gap, aggression higher, another fair value gap, 1-minute fair value gap now that we can try and take advantage of, right? Which I'm going to try and do on challenge account. Let me check that I'm not. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, if the 1-minute is created, then I'm definitely going to be trying to get into this. And stop loss will be 99,203. And we'll talk about target later. Okay, so fair value gap is created. Just needed to trade into it, and there it is. Okay, so entry was not executed, and now it is. Cool. Okay, so entry happened at 99,243, so a little bit higher than expected, sadly, but that's fine. Stop loss is 203, which is fine. With spreads and all, and target's gonna be complicated because London's high is reasonable, but pretty far up. So this liquidity here might be cool enough. Or let's just go for the 5R. Can we? Oh, that's actually pretty high up too. We'll call it 5R for now. Okay, so just wanted to see, to try and analyze it out loud, right? Just do the analysis speaking out loudly. And in the meantime, well, we can record something worth. The entry would have been much better here. But of course, spreads and everything, you know, are running things up. But it is what it is. So, I'm going to call this nice move. Okay. And I'm gonna call the, well, where's the stop loss? 203. 203 specifically has to be the stop loss. That's pretty much it. Just wanted to record this to try and analyze it, and because I was feeling a bit lost, so I kind of felt like I needed to analyze it like that. And we'll see. Of course, the various potential is still there, just not ideal. But again, we needed a 5-minute fair value gap, which we haven't gotten just yet for the bearish side. And we might get in the next few minutes, and if we do, well, that's it. At the same time, we have a very rangy price action. Due to the news and the news that we're going to have in 40 minutes, it does make sense for price to do that because it tends to do that. It just ranges before the news, and when the news happens, well, maybe then something occurs, something clear occurs. Yeah, that's really all that I can say for now. Just wanted to do this. I'll be coming back later on with the results if this turns out well. Okay, so as you can see, it turned out much better than expected. Going for London's high would have been 6.2, I think, 6.38 TAR. Going for what I went for was 5.5, yes, 5.4, 5.05 actually, and that's pretty much it. Just that analysis that I made on the video actually helped me out a lot because it made me realize the details that we had in our advantage to go higher, right? They run on sell side liquidity twice, to be honest, respecting this, go higher, the sell side liquidity being created here, which even this entry, as you can see, ended up being just liquidity, taking buy side, creating sell side, taking that sell side, and then clear displacement, market shift, immediate entry, goes higher, and that's pretty much it. Again, closed at 5%, could have gone all the way up to London's high, which again, due to the fact that if we're going higher, then the possibility of us taking the London's high is definitely possible, or just going for this liquidity that we have here, in my opinion, was a pretty safe target that, well, as you can see, price would have taken without any kind of issue or hesitation. And I'm gonna delete this, yes. And as you can see, this is something that I don't think I showed, actually. Yeah, I should have shown that. Oh yeah, but actually it's a bit, yeah, no. So last night I was trying to analyze what was going on here, to think maybe this range will act as liquidity, price goes above that, 50% of impulse and then retraces. But due to this, the 50% is this, and that was actually mitigated already. And this could have actually been a target that, well, as you can see, could have been hit quite lovely. But of course, I was not really expecting much of an impulse as we actually got. So yeah, it just would have been a bit difficult to go for that. But yeah, just wanted to do this little bit of a short post-video analysis, and lovely trade. It worked out as usual, right? Expecting what we look for. Exactly everything that I looked for happened today, and a really lovely day, honestly. Here's the entry as mentioned, 243, closed at 44. Not sure why I closed it at 44.2 instead of 44.6, but that's fine. It's just a few ticks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Later on, I'm gonna be driving the day analysis, and that's pretty much it for now. Hope you enjoyed, and see you on to the next one.